Me Solutions is a Nigerian PR agency, and they're driving a new project called the Unicorn Project. It's a 20 million naira initiative to spotlight and scale women-led businesses across Nigeria. So it launched to mark the agency's 9th anniversary, and the project aims to close this visibility gap that a lot of female founders face and to surface powerful stories of entrepreneurship and impact. The initiative received 124 applications, and they've shortlisted their top 20, who are all currently being interviewed as we speak. From that pool, the top 5 finalists will then be revealed, and short profile videos will be shared for public feedback. And according to the promoter, public commentary will be used as qualitative input to support the judges in making final decisions about, who will stay with the judging panel. The Unicorn Project is focused on more than just a headline win. It's about giving women founders the credibility and storytelling and really just a platform to scale about showing what, female talent looks like in the country. So for more insights into the Unicorn Project and how this will impact the whole business ecosystem, joining me now is the head of operations at Me Solutions, Adebolu Ola-Ezikpe, and the programs manager, Premier Business Network, Peter Gbologe. Both join us on Newsday Now. Thank you both for having us, or for joining us this afternoon. Good to see you. So, we'll start with a big picture question. Just what kind of inspired Media Solutions to create this project, especially because it's your 9th year anniversary, right? Exactly. I'll start with you.
It's been 9 years of telling stories, helping brands tell their stories, bringing their vision to life, and 9 years of helping brands build trust, in the society. And so we looked back, it's been a journey, right? And so we said, let us give back to the society. How about we start the Unicorn Project? This can be the maiden edition, and let us give back to the public. Let's help a woman-led business, We'll find somebody, typically like a diamond in the rough situation, someone who needs the visibility, and then we'll help them tell their story, help them build them from the scratch, up till, up to the point where, they can also attract investors, and I think pretty much that was it.
Now, very well said. Peter, let me come to you. What role is Premier Business Network playing in the Unicorn Project?
Premier Business Network came in as a partner to Me Solution on this project to help design the curriculum of the program and to also help connect the finalists of the program to a network of investors, a network of seasoned entrepreneurs that will help mentor them and help put them in the right path towards growth. So essentially, we are partnering with them to ensure that this program is a success and also putting out the women that qualify for this program, putting them out there.
Great. And, Adebolu, I'll go back to you. Why do you think it's so important to focus on women specifically? I think we talk a lot about, empowering women, but this is something that you're actually putting into action, right?
True. We live in a world where inclusivity is now a thing, right? And if you check the stats, women-led businesses make up a very large percentage of Nigeria's SME. Go on Instagram. Go on TikTok, you see lots of women businesses that just need visibility, So they need somebody to help them tell their stories to the right audience. And when you tell your story to the right audience, and then you know that you're going to scale, you know that you're going to make progress. And so it's so important that women are brought to the forefront. And woman to woman, women-led businesses are usually led with discernment and empathy. And so, yes.
Well, I have to agree with you on that. Well, Peter, let me come to you. How will your involvement, help these women-led businesses become investment ready?
One of the key things that we're going to be providing for these women is support in terms of helping to mentor them, help them build the right business and entrepreneurial skill, and also connecting them to our network of investors, of seasoned entrepreneurs as well, that would be able to invest in their business. We're going to be training them, giving them training session on how they could, position their business in the right way to make it investment ready, and also connecting them with the network of investors in our network for investment.
And I guess just, a final question for you. What kind of impact do you want the Unicorn Project to have in terms of the winners, what they achieve? Looking ahead, I guess, what kind of lasting impact do you want this to have for entrepreneurs?
We envision something mind-blowing. That's the best way to put it. We're looking at them scaling in the years to come. We're looking at, of course, while we're working with them, working on their brand as well, and seeing how they can grow to become the next big thing, to become a household name, even in the continent, not just Nigeria. So it's a long-term thing. It's something that we are pouring all of ourselves into, aside the money, aside the gifts and the 20 million naira worth of PR. There's going to be a lot of mentorship as well. And so when we conclude with this, we're looking to the next one. I mean, it's the best way to do it. And by the time we're clocking 10, hopefully it gets bigger and then it becomes all over.
Hopefully. Now, Peter, I'm going to ask you a two-in-one question. We understand there's pitch day planned. Will you tell us a bit about what that entails? And then from your perspective, what do women-led businesses need most to thrive in Nigeria today?
Yeah, just to quickly talk about the pitch day. The pitch day is a live showcase where we give the businesses the opportunity to pitch their business to a network of investors, a network of angel investors and venture capital. And the businesses who are able to attract the interest of these investors would likely get investment. So it's like we're connecting them, we're bridging that gap of funding for them. And to answer the second question, for women-led businesses, one of the key things they need is patient capital, right? The statistics according to the Big D database has shown that women-led business receive less than 25% of funding that comes into Africa, right? So one of the things that women-led businesses need to thrive in Africa right now is patient capital. They also need exposure and branding to help them thrive in the competitive and very tough environment in Africa. And lastly, they need continuous mentorship and support, which is one of the things that the pillar of this program is built upon. Yeah.
Great. Thank you both for joining us to discuss this initiative. I'm sure a lot of people will be following.
Thank you.
Well, actually, before we let you go, I have to ask you one more question. Adebola, why do you think it's important to include public participation in the final stage of this competition?
Oh, thank you very much for that question. Public participation is so important because they are the market, right? And these women are the business. And so we must involve them in the process. We decided to make it fair. Judges know what they're looking for, but the public know what they want to be part of, So we opened it and said, the public, you guys come in, be part of what we're doing. It's a journey. And then it's also part of, their storytelling. Each and every one of the public who's part of this process can look back in the future and say, I was part of this journey when it started. Yeah.
Oh, very well said. Peter, final question in a matter of seconds. Do you see this partnership with So Media Solutions as a one-off or maybe the start of a longer, collaboration?
The goal is for it to become a longer collaboration, for it to become a sustainable collaboration, and to extend it to beyond Nigeria and extend it to Africa, to reach out to a lot of female entrepreneurs across Africa and make this as sustainable as possible.
Absolutely.
Very well said.
Wonderful. Thank you. And I'm so glad we got those extra questions in so that everyone could hear about this initiative. Well done.
Thank you for having me.